But generations ago, it's estimated between 30 and 60 million bison were roaming North America. As settlers established territory, bison were killed off and they nearly became extinct. But there is an effort by the DNR and others to bring the animals back. At a Minnesota state park near Mankato, a staple of the Old West is roaming once more. Tonight, we revisit a story from winter of 2016 where John Lauritsen shows us how visitors are getting a rare chance to see the animals up close as we go finding Minnesota.
Minneopa State Park is its own winter wonderland. You can find evidence of wildlife everywhere in these peaceful surroundings. And a pair of cascading waterfalls are the only interruptions to the January quiet.
People see that upper waterfall and they say, cool. They come around the corner, they see the lower one, and they go, wow, that is just awesome.
DNR naturalist Scott Kudelka remembers a time when the waterfalls were the park's main attraction. But in September, that changed when new residents arrived.
And it's just been overwhelming. You know, we expected that they would draw people, and we had heard people excited about coming to see them, but nowhere near what we're seeing today.
These 11 bison are genetically pure. Of the 500,000 American bison that exist today, about 95% have been genetically crossed with cattle DNA and are managed for meat. These are throwbacks to the Old West, and their return to this area is a homecoming 150 years in the making.
The idea that they've been able to survive this far and still be pretty much 100% bison, I think is so amazing.
3 of the bison came from the Minnesota Zoo. The other 8 came from a larger herd at Blue Mound State Park. But what makes this experience different than Blue Mound's is that people can drive through the range, much like they can at Yellowstone.
I was kind of interested in seeing them, you know. I thought it was pretty cool that they bring them in.
Since the range became open to the public, there's been a stampede of sorts to see the animals. Attendance at Minneopa has gone up about 300%. 3 of the females are pregnant, and the hope is that the herd will grow to 30 or 40 bison over time as visitors come and go. Cattle grates keep the animals from leaving.
Here's where they've clipped some of the grass.
But as long as there's prairie grass, there's no reason to leave.
Their heads are like snow plows. They're pushing away the snow.
While the DNR wants people to enjoy the herd, they also want them to be cautious. Like their ancestors before them, these animals are wild. They can weigh up to a ton and run up to 35 miles an hour.
It just really does not think you're a threat. And even a playful nod of the head could be a serious injury. So we hope people stay in their vehicle.
It's also the easiest way to find the herd. Despite their impressive size, they don't stay in one place for very long.
Even people that have seen it, you know, once are bringing their families out and they're showing them off. I think we're going to become that destination place to come and see a bison.
Very cool. The DNR is hoping to eventually grow pure bison numbers at other state parks as well. They would like to see those numbers reach 500 here in Minnesota.